expected is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Switch up, switch up.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
On the tackle.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Yeah, that's what I do.
57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. Bring back in 60. Go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24, and they will score.
Touchdown,
it's a
Arizona.
pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra point.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive
Makes the
tone,
score,
not just
Cardinals
stopping
7,
the run, not just getting
Seahawks
after the quarterback,
nothing.
but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
47-yard line.
Jackson.
All day, every day, any day.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Pass.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards the pickup there.
Out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Murray gets this one to Isabella. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
A loss of 4 yards.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
After the sack on first down, Murray firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Murray's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, Murray being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
To throw is Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Murray. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown,
Saquon Barkley. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
97's the mic.
To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Murray now. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown,
DK Metcalf. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Seahawks 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Slam! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete to Ward. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Complete.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
Got you, boy. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
They run it with Ward, and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought
Quick
down
burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty
it's a
decent
gain
gain.
of 6. Makes it 3rd and
The Cards
4.
going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Big series right here.
From the gun, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score.
Touchdown,
It's a pick
Arizona.
6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's
Michael
a great
Batchley
example
lining
of
up
a
for the
team that was
extra
really
point.
amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Jackson,
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass. Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys are excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. Jackson now. Oh, nearly picked.
Jackson
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. Third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 20! And all the way in, touchdown Seattle! Mike Gesicki hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there,
Here's Murray from midfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. This will be stopped about
Murray's
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards
a good
on the
pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 42-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go. Here we go. We got 56. Mike's 56. Here we go. Night.
Shotgun now for Murray. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Landry again, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Stop your whining.
Rabbit. 97's the mic. 97.
Murray going to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
On the play.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Right here.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Yo, check.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get this to Ward. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. The coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down,
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Come on, D.
Play fake. Murray.
Hey, watch the delay.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to number 82. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's how you hit. That's how you hit. That's right.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
A loss of 12
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Right, check, right.
Operating from the gun. Murray. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Number 30,
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's got Burton here. And he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
14
as
more
they'll stop it with
yards.
13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Seahawks. First down and goal to go.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now it's Jackson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete
Murray's
with a clock
pass
showing just 3 seconds left.
Metcalf, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A final shot before half for Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's the end
So
of the
we've
first
reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Complete to number 18.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Check 56. Bound to lose 1.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 38. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Ricky.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 26
that one good for 26 and a first down.
Arizona.
Right there. 56. All day, dog. Bang.
Barkley. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have
handoff.
some options on second and
He was brought
short.
down by Ben
That's a
Burkirk.
really nice job by them
It's a
picking
gain
up the
of 8.
run blitz and
Brings up
detecting it
second
and
and
blocking
2
it and
at
turning
the
into a nice
2-yard
run.
line.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
Barkley on the
Arizona.
carry. Touchdown, Arizona.
Saquon Barkley
Michael
with his
Baxley
second
lining
TD
up
of
for
the
the
game,
extra
his
point.
6th on the year. And the Cardinals push
The
further
kick
out
is
in
good.
front. Extra point
Makes
by
the score
Badgley up and
Cardinals
good.
35.
And the lead now up to
Seahawks
14.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to
Seahawks take
work
over
at the
first and
21-yard
10.
line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard
Jackson
line.
on the keeper.
That's going to go down as a loss
He's
of
brought
5,
down back
and
at
it
the
brings up 3rd
16-yard
down.
line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Jackson.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Michael
From a
Dixon
defensive
to
perspective,
punt
they had
for the
exactly what
Seahawks.
you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Landry now on the return. A very nice punt that
The
time,
Cardinals
but
take
they get
over
11
first and
back
10
on the return.
at their own
And the Cards will
44-yard
take over
line.
1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a
Jamal
6-yard
Adams
gain on
there
the
on the
ground, and that'll
tackle.
make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this
Murray's
down a yard or
pass
two shy of the
complete
40
to
before
number
he's out of
87.
bounds. That one, a
An
first down
8-yard
pickup of 8.
First down, Cardinals.
Watch the flag. Watch the who you got. Boys. Watch block. Motion. Block. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Murray's pass.
A gain of 6
complete
there on
to
first.
number 87.
Not a big window to throw.
A
Coverage
6-yard
wasn't too
pickup.
bad there.
Brings
Yeah, they
up
had him under
2nd
wraps
and
pretty
4
well, but
at
somehow
the
able to
Seahawks'
muscle his way open
36-yard
and catch
line.
the ball.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Kill. Hey, Larry. Kill. Turn up.
Throwing now is Murray. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Gain on the play.
If you're going to blitz,
And the
likely going to
Cardinals
leave you in man
first down.
coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. operating from the gun. Murray. He's got his man.
Murray's
It's caught in the end zone.
to number 87.
Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Seahawks 21.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. To throw again. Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Max Crosby. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check, 48. Come 19. I'm coming.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Landry, agile footwork. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that.
And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona
touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
His kick
and
is
it's
good.
Up and good.
Makes the score Cardinals 49, Seahawks 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
49.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Jackson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Then he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
At the 12
yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Ward. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Simmons
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
on the play. Second
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
It's our time. It's our time. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now a play fake here on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
3 down, 3 down. Hey. Watch the run. 97's the mic. 97's the mic.
Murray now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Murray. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Check 52.
On second down now. Prince, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He's taken
all
down
things
at the
considered,
33-yard line.
they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
Here's Murray. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete to number 39.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. It's actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
Decent
a
start
yard.
to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
For a Seattle
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Jackson on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Get ready, get ready.
On the ground with Ward. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
You can't block me. You can't.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
48 Mike. In your face.
Now Jackson on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Seahawks 34.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Hey, check, Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, nearly picked. They may be lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. Third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts
Back at the
as
27.
they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Cardinals 52, Seahawks 41. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Tonight's final score,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Arizona, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.